What's up, YouTube? It's the Console Samurai with Grown Ups Gaming, and Xbox One's new experience has gone live, and with that comes backwards compatibility. Now, it's not total backwards compatibility. As I mentioned in a previous video, it is going to be a few games here and a few games there. To start off with, the first list, the initial list, is about 104 games, and it's actually a pretty good list. It's not an amazing list. It's not a terrible list. It's got a few AAAs, it's got a few popular indies, it's got some shovelware, but it is actually a pretty good list, especially given the fact that it is the first list we've gotten. And if you look back at the promotional material from E3, when people first started looking at this and kind of losing their minds over it, you'll see there actually is quite a few games that didn't make the cut this time. And if you go back and you count all the box art, it is about 60 games that didn't make the cut. And they are coming in the future. But I will put a link to both the list that is currently backwards compatible and the list that got missed, basically, that didn't make the cut. I'll put them both in the description down below in case anyone wants to look at them. Now, as I said, they did put out the list of which games are backwards compatible, but they also explained how the DLC is going to work. And the DLC works very simply. If you have the DLC on your Xbox 360, you'll have it on the Xbox One. If you no longer have your Xbox 360, you're going to have to go to Xbox's website to download any DLC, because the Xbox One's store won't emulate the Xbox 360 store enough that you're going to be able to get the DLC. So if you still have your 360 and you are waiting for today to be able to get rid of your 360, make sure you get all your DLC first. But you know, there is one very noticeable absence from the list of which games are available for backwards compatibility. Rockstar Games is not participating in the backwards compatibility. And matter of fact, they're the only AAA developer that is absent from it, and I find that kind of surprising. I would have expected that a big company like Rockstar would have been all about the backwards compatibility. And maybe it's that they want more money. Maybe it's just that they don't want to worry about the games from the past. They just want to focus on what's coming in the future. Excuse me. Just focus on what's coming in the future and just let the past be the past. And that's perfectly fine, because that's actually not even an uncommon idea in the gaming culture. You know, there are plenty of gamers who keep their NES, the Super NES, Nintendo 64. I have all my consoles going all the way back to the Atari 2600. But that's not all gamers. A lot of gamers really just, they own 2 or 3 games at a time. When they beat them, they trade them in for the next thing because, well, I've already beaten it. I have no need for it anymore. I'm not going to collect it. And that's fine. And maybe that is what Rockstar has, the same kind of mindset. That, those games are over. We've played them. We developed them. They're done. We're moving on. We're not going to worry about, the games from the past. And as I said, that is fine. Now, to be honest, I really was hoping that PlayStation was going to have come out with something. Whether it was just an announcement saying, all right, well, we saw how everything was at E3 and how, all the Xbox gamers got really excited because of this backwards compatibility, and we've really been thinking about it, and it sounds like a great idea, so we are going to do it. Or to come out and say, yeah, by the way, we've been tricking you guys all along. We hit some snags, but our backwards compatibility is almost done. I was really hoping PlayStation was going to come up with something like this, but it looks like they're not going to. Maybe in the future they will, but as I said in a previous video, they really are putting all their eggs into the PlayStation Now basket. But what do you think? What do you think about backwards compatibility? What do you think of the new Xbox experience? The dashboard is supposed to be much better. It's supposed to actually be even better than the PlayStation. But I haven't updated my Xbox yet, so I haven't gotten a chance to experience it myself. But what do you think? Do you think it's a lot better? Did you like the old one better? Have you tried out the backwards compatibility? Are there any problems with it? Either way, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Once again, I am the Console Samurai, and I'll see you around.